We need to talk. Isn't that something that you hear and it just makes you cringe? And maybe you've said it yourself. We have to talk. We need to talk. It just makes you tighten up. Because 9 times out of 10, on the other side of we need to talk is something that you don't want to deal with. Right? But talking is the way we deal with issues. Talking is the way that we handle things. Talking is the way we communicate. Talking is how we roll. Talking. But I found out that sometimes the way that we talk is always focused on outward. Talking to somebody else. And many times we need to put it inward. Talking to ourselves. Now, how many of you talk to yourself? Come on. Okay, there's 2 men in the back with white jackets on. They're here to help you. Okay, so just go back there. I'm kidding. We talk to ourselves and we find out so much if we really talk to ourselves honestly. If we really get into the deep things that we feel and what we're thinking about. And I found out that we're really just walking, talking, living, breathing books. All of us, filled with chapters that have good times, bad times, ups and downs, wins and losses. All of that is in that book. And you, my friend, you are the main character. You are the headliner. But are you living as the headliner? Are you living as the headliner of your own book, of your own story? Have you ever watched a movie how many movie lovers do I have out here? Have you ever watched a movie that was adapted from a book? Now they tell me that the book is always better than the movie. Well, I'm of the opinion that if I watch the movie, I don't need to read the book. Well, if I read the book, well, no need to watch the movie. It's a time thing, But when you have these authors who write books, they pour their whole heart and soul into characters. And I've even heard that sometimes an author will pull his support from a movie that was adapted from his own book, his or her own book. Why is that? And they'll say, well, because the character that they created in this movie is not the character that I wrote about. I poured my whole heart and soul into this character, but what they've made it is something else. And of course you have the director, the producer, so he'll say, well, I took some creative liberties with the character, and this is what I came up with. But I didn't tell you to take creative liberties with the character. The character that I wrote in the book is the character that I wanted. Which brings us back to you. You are the lead character. You are the headliner of your story. Will you allow people to take creative liberties with your character?